Welcome. We really apologize for the technical challenges that we don't face them today. Um, the message be very important. We get for bringing for our people then. So Nigeria will make sure say we'll be persistent. We'll get the message to our people then for Ground Zero this evening. So we'll be very sorry for the technical difficulties. We'll try one more time for make sure say the streaming for Ground Zero, the people for AC and the streaming for Ground Zero. So I beg when I just bear away a new process and this would really learn. All right. So all money plays day. Una good evening. Una welcome. I just give you a moment for make sure say they connect with for TV. Make we start the story. I got a lot for tell una today. A lot of very important things that don't happen for Ground Zero today. And if I could bring this message for our people then. All right. So we'll wait for the people then for ACN. I'm gonna give you a heads up. All right. So it did like say the people for ACN. It did like say they don't finally connect with. So we'll see if they don't finally connect with. We hope so. So when I just give you a moment. All right. So the people for ACN, it shows say they don't finally connect with for ACN TV. So I'll give you a moment. Make sure so we share them. All money place day. Una come fine. So my fellow Ambazonians, this evening, I will be first of all make I apologize for all una. Abeko will be very, very sorry. Say we'll start very late. We'll start 40 minutes late. We'll be very sorry. We'll be get a lot of technical challenges for connect from one new place with the broadcast for all now, for YouTube, for connect with for the TV, and then for them for stream and for una for Facebook. So first of all, I want to apologize. Say we'll be very, very sorry for these new challenges that we'll face. We'll go now for make sure say we solve the problem. Then the technical team is solve the problem so that we can talk for our people them and bring the message to our people them. So today, so we're Sunday, number 7 day for the month of for March. I don't come for bring una very good news. I get two important things that one can tell una today. The General Efang, the Supreme Commander of Ambazonia Defense Forces, he worked very hard on the ground with the commanders them, with the other generals and the commanders them, for implement the stabilization plan where the leader of our war of independence, he don't roll them out. Say for place where we dey now, for we for succeed as a people, we must take certain steps and do certain and for the forces them for do some kind of work for Ground Zero. Now na time for stabilize the ground and put Ambazonia authority for ground. So the general today, he don't take waka, he go for Widikum. I go to bring una that message. What the general go do for Widikum? What be the happen for Widikum before general he come out for place where he dey, which he forces them. All right, they take charge of the highway, enter for Widikum. I go to bring una that news. I go also take una go for that side for Atlantic States and for bring una the walkway the forces for Mountain Lions or sister forces of the Mountain Lions and other sister forces within Fako and Meme. We go to bring una the good work where they don't do them for the Ambazonian people. And na something we go make every single Ambazonian go be very proud for the level we were forces that for the kind of action we were forces that they carry and for down there, with the sister forces that they carry and for down there, for put Ambazonian authority for ground zero. So the two things I want can tell una, it go make all money hard go sweet. So all money place there. Make a first of all, una sabi say YouTube na our new home bed. Una sabi say Facebook na our first home. So we not fit start. We will not salute all our friends them and our brothers them and our sisters them where they day for Facebook. Make a salute our people them for Facebook, the Facebook community, and then we will start with our people them for ground zero. All right. I see what find mommy. Mommy will like sports sote. Yeah, wa mommy will still the sweet 16. Ma Irene, we salute you, Ma Irene. Mommy will always smile. Ma Rosita, we salute you. All right. Comrade Karin, we salute you. Madam Widikum, we salute you. Amberley Squad, he said, March Fire, welcome. All right. Comrade Zach, Mr. Isaac, Mr. Tembom, we salute you. Welcome. All money place day. Comrade Eyong, we salute you. Eyong. Natalie, Natalie, we salute you, Madam Eyong. All right. Go today for a Grandma Sally way. Wa Grandma Sally for that side for the city of Victoria. We salute you, Grandma Sally. Good evening for una. Comrade Se, we salute you, Mr. Fru. Comrade Tefeli, we salute all una. Ma Emma, you don't come. We salute you, Ma Emma. Welcome. All right. Bisombu, welcome, Ma Emma. All right. Comrade Biko Khan, the man with the wear the most colorful coats for Ambazonian activists. We salute you, great warrior. I beg, Biko Khan, he's got the warrior place, so they are color code them. We salute you. All right, Comrade Ambos CV, we salute you too. Who today for you? All right, Bibi, we salute you, Comrade Chris. We salute you, Bamenda Man. Chris, the Bamenda Man. We salute you, Comrade Wood O'Neill. We salute all una. To the fair, Mojoko. We salute you. All my place there. So una welcome. Una welcome. Make we start with the first good news. So I want to bring them for all una today. Una sabi say because of our war of independence and the humanitarian disaster where the colonial president, the colonial dictator for La République du Cameroon, it don't cost them for inside Ambazonia. Because of the war we declared them for the Ambazonian people, because of the 500 villages and towns, we don't burn them completely, we in terrorist military, they don't burn them. And because of the thousands of Ambazonians where they don't kill them, chakara their businesses, destroy their farms, it don't create a humanitarian catastrophe for the territory of Ambazonia. As una know, according to international records, especially from statistics from the Norwegian Refugee Council, they say about 1.6 million Ambazonians, they be in desperate need for chop. 1.6 million, they be in desperate need. That means they need support. We need to talk about the 700,000 where they stay for bush. We need to talk about the official record when are 60,000, but 100 plus thousands of Ambazonians where they for Nigeria. Because of this one, international humanitarian organization, they come in for Ambazonia for offer humanitarian help. For at least maybe people they get the basic necessities like chop. So the World Food Program under the United Nations program, they send plenty chop for one of their agencies for Ambazonia. When they carry this chop for good divide them, the forces of Sokadef, the forces where the small forces them for Sokadef, where they still work under Dr. Akwanga for inside Atlantic State. They go seize all this chop them. They go seize the whole chop. They go carry them. They seize the chop, carry them, go lock them for some place so that make the community they not get chop for chop. When Asabi said Dr. Akwanga, Dr. Ebenezer Akwanga, now one of those Ambazonian leaders, them way, he decided for call a unilateral ceasefire. All right, Dr. Akwanga don't declare ceasefire, so that means they not there for the war anymore. And he be one of those leaders, them way, he joined the splinter IG group of Samuel Sako for run go for Switzerland, for go accept peace and sign the deal for make decentralization happen for Amazonia. So I hope say it become very clear for you now why Dr. Ebenezer Akwanga he go instruct a forces for Sokadev for 6 humanitarian chop for World Food Program. He go give for the Amazonian people them. Plenty bag rights from the World Food Program. Akwanga forces the Sokadev, they carry that chop, go lock them for some place, make the community they not chop the chop. We don't know whether the boy carry the rice, go sell on the side. So while sister forces of the Mountain Lion, General Sagat with the other sister forces them, when they hear that news, they say this one no go happen for Amazonia. When General Sagat of the Mountain Lion and was sister forces for the state of Fako and Meme, they hear the news, say General Opopo, he don't go seize all the chop with humanitarian organization for World Food Program. They go give for Amazonian community. They don't go seize all that chop, they can't go hide them for some place. The forces, they come together, they go for that place, they go open that warehouse, that place, and release the chop for the community. When I watch this video, make it tell una, make una see the great work with the forces that they do for Ground Zero. When I watch this video.
People, I don't come today, fellow Southern Cameroonians, Ambazonian people. I don't come today for show now. Where did it happen for inside Likoko, where General Popo he take 400 bags of rice by humanitarian and they come for Giam for civilian them. Now they chop that as you see and so due to the help of General Sagat for inside Fako. He don't come for take back the job, give them for civilian and them when the people they this way, now they see them so. Imagine what way it will happen in the next century if some man will claim for himself say general, he go do this kind of work. So the Likoko people, we thank General Sagat plenty for the work where he don't do him, and say me God continue to guide you so that he go live for the protect Ambazonian people for any direction where they dey. We thank una plenty as we talk. Now they back chop them that where them they still move them inside house. See, we get people them inside there. So we go divide them back for all these people so that they can go back for their bush house them. They manage for chop. Thank una plenty and God bless you, General Sagat and your delegation. Fellow Southern Cameroonians, Ambazonian people, I don't come today for show now. Where did it happen for inside Likoko, where General Popo he take 400 bags of rice by humanitarian and they come for Giam for civilian them. Now they chop that as you see and so due to the help of General Sagat for inside Fako. He don't come for take back the job, give them for civilian and them when the people they this way, now they see them so. Imagine what way it will happen in the next century if some man will claim for himself say general, he go do this kind of work. So the Likoko people, we thank General Sagat plenty for the work where he don't do him, and say me God continue to guide you so that he go live.
So una don't hear una SSF directly from the people that way they filed this report on the scene of the incident. Una don't hear una selves say 400 bags of rice. 400 bags of rice. With the World Food Program, it won't go give for our people that they stay for bush, may they get something for chop. The forces of Sokadev, where they still remain, they go seize all this chop from World Food Program. carry the chop all, go lock them. May the community remain hungry. General Sagat of the Mountain Lions, one of our sister forces, and the other forces then within FACO, they go make an intervention for stop Opopo of Sukadev. They go intervene for broke that way house and tell Opopo say, you know, give that chop. It could be a problem. They collect the chop. Take all this chop, give them for the community we're supposed to benefit from this humanitarian assistance. So we want to thank the great work. Now the Ambazonia, this will be Now the kind general, then this will they don't rise up. Now the kind commanders and this. Now the attitude this of leadership for ground. When you see commanders that they take this kind leadership for defend the people, protect the people. Even within us. Now so people there, they talk say they stand for Ambazonia. They go thief humanitarian assistance. We're supposed to go for the Ambazonian people there. Where? So for declare ceasefire, it's not correct. For talk say don't lay down your arms. The ceasefire we declare them. Wait your popo, they still do they. Now I forgot thief 400 bags of rice. Or forgo kidnap 400 bags of rice from World Food Program. Go hide them. So that when I carry them, go sell them. We thank you, General Sagat. We thank you all the other sister forces them for this intervention on behalf of the Ambazonian people them. For give this community this chop. For take all this rice, give them back for the community. May they divide them back within themselves so that they feel go back to a place where they feel stay safe. And the first thing that. So we thank these commanders and for the kind work that they do. And we thank them for their experience and the kind leadership that they show them by example. Because we see now say Ambazonian, the Ambazonization, it don't take shape. Now the spirit of Ambazonia this. Now the country this way will build them. Now they think that this will fight for. You don't see say these boys, the soldiers them, the kind of experience where they don't get them. See how they handle this kind of conflict. They handle this kind of situation. Where I caught cafe for all now. I wish say one day all we go meet up. You know, we shake hand and we tell una thank you for this work we're gonna do for our people there. I hope say very soon, when this whole thing don't be over, we don't take our country back. We fit Shidon. We drink one cup mimbo. Now make a take when I go for the news way or when I wait them. As una sabi, the leader for War of Independence, he don't roll out the stabilization of Ambazonia. And so over the last 3 weeks, the General Efang of Ambazonia Defense Forces, when I be the Supreme General, will lead the war for Ground Zero. Una sabi over the last 3 weeks, it don't be very busy with the new force, the stabilization force. It don't be very busy for stabilize the ground and implement the full plan for the stabilization force. So yesterday, La République du Cameroon, because now La République don't lose the war, so now they do not propaganda. La République du Cameroon, they don't send their CPDM people then. They go for with La République du Cameroon, their terrorists, Ekelebe there. They go for whose side? They go for Widikum. Atanganji send the La République colonial administrators for Amoka and the CPDM colonial parliamentarian for Amoka for go get the community people them, give them small envelope, call all them, say they say the government don't send them, say maybe they can't talk with the community, say make the community talk say you know one amber fighters anymore. So now so they don't come on, they go call a few people then. They can't shit on. They make that same kind of video where they descend for this kind of platform them. Say Ambazonian community people them for Widikum, they don't talk say they no want Ambazonian fighters anymore. Now General Efang, so General Efang can't hear. People for community, who talk say no sound. Wow. For our own side here, sound day. So I don't know who the talk say sound no day. I don't know how to solve that problem for una. I don't know. Una hear me? Una make comment whether una hear me. Una hear me fine? Okay. Sound is not available. If fine or not fine. Sound day, or no day. No sound. No volume. All thing they find for our own side here. All right. Okay. Sorry. I'll be very sorry. I don't know. All right, ma check with the technical people them. Ma call technical. Una give me a moment. We're getting complaints that there's no sound. Okay, sound don't come back. When I tell you whether sound don't come back, okay, they say now it's good. All right. So now the thing that be happen for Widikum, Atanganji now that the Republic don't lost the war, now they want to do propaganda. So Atanganji, as I be explainer for now, Atanganji don't send the same this CPDM elites them where they come out for Widikum community. They don't send them where they go for Widikum with small envelope. Go call small quarter head them. May they can't talk say they say the Widikum people they don't talk say they no want Ambazonian fighters for Widikum anymore. Now with General Efang, they don't call General Efang, the community don't call General Efang. Say General, when at the year what did happen for Widikum? These crazy people, they don't come make that their propaganda so that they will take them, they go show up for CRU TV. Say the people for Widikum, they don't talk say they no want Ambazonian fighters anymore for Widikum. Now General say so now the thing that happen for Widikum. All right. If now the thing that happen for Widikum, we don't create a stabilization force now. Now for stabilize the ground, it not reach 3 hours. It not reach 3 hours. General and he people them, he team, they come out. They enter Widikum, make a take una, I go for the journey. So General, it take road. General say we must bring order for inside Ambazonia. Any place for Ambazonia with disorder day, we must go institute order. Any place where they cause chaos, we must go institute chaos. Any place where palaver day, we go there. Now the purpose this for the new place we day. And for make sure say we institute order, stability for Ambazonia, for every community for inside Ambazonia. So General, it take waka. My fellow Ambazonians, when I watch as General, it take waka for go bring order. Now watch.
Big table, one of the street. Check the audience. Now this time, now you come on it. The Supreme General Efang. And come on your General Big General Efang. When I Widikum, great. Now this time, my mom, the time for action. Now this time, I'm going to be on this. Now this time. Now he said this, and the Supreme General General Big General. Don't know how to do it. Come on, move. That's it. Don't know what to do with it. That's why when I was down. Don't be jealous. I just put you on that. Then I will have some money to leave. And then I do the big thing happen. And the budget, my woman, I'm in the big table, one of the street. I'm in the check the audience.
If na the same, when I see say before the general one come, you know, a convoy, it already go ahead. It go make sure say all thing they fine. Before general they come, a convoy be don't first go. They go make security. They go take position for make sure say no incident. You know they, all right.
Now this time, now you come on it. Big table, one of the street. Check the audience. Now this time,
one of the reason why two of these videos a day, one of the reason why are not shown at the video completely, not just because say, you know, no one reveal and the other small thing them where they feel be like intelligence for La Republic du Cameroon, all right? So I hope say you understand. So general, you don't take people them, you don't already send a team for go there first, for go make sure say all thing they fine before the general SSF they come. As una sabi, na so ADF the work. Before general one go some place, the road get for be clear. First they already first go there before they go take cover and make sure say all thing they fine before the actual convoy where they carry the work of the general before he enter place. All right. Una sabi say the general for ADF, General Efang, na he be the authority for Ambazonia, the supreme commander of Ambazonia Defense Forces, General Efang. As we not get a government for ground zero, now the general be the authority for the Ambazonia people then for ground zero. Now General Efang be the authority. Now he embody the fight for Ambazonia for ground zero as the supreme commander of Ambazonia Defense Forces. Now he understand the political reasons where all the fighters they rise up for fight. Now he embody the spirit of the self-defense and armed resistance for ground zero. So now he be the authority for ground for the Ambazonia people then. In terms of their aspirations, their hopes, their dreams, their demand. So any place where La République du Cameroun, their colonial government, it won't come for they for can show say they still get control or for use that area like an area of propaganda. The general did dispatch a forces immediately for go insert Ambazonian authority. And the whole purpose this Now all about who control the ground. So the general, did he take this move now for go insert Ambazonian authority or exert Ambazonian authority for that block. So that's why they go there. I want to take this moment for warn any Ambazonian, whether you be a chief, you be a fon, you be a colonial parliamentarian, any person where you live on, the colonial state, it use you for do propaganda. Say a community, you know one, the Ambazonian fighters anymore for that community. Now a crime for talk say you as an Ambazonian, whether it be chief or it be fon, for commot, go take colonial bribe, and you can't call people them for quarter, give them small money, for give La République du Cameroon propaganda material, or for gather people them, for gain favor from La République du Cameroon. You can't talk, say they say, the community, it talks to make all Ambazonian fighters, they not be for that community anymore. Now a crime, now a treason. Because what you mean, I say, you the talk, say they say, the people then where they woke up for defend their communities, make they come up for those communities. And you want to make a terrorist, make the colonial terrorist, it can't occupy those communities. Therefore, you become an accomplice. You become part of the genocidal agenda and part of the occupation agenda and part of La République du Cameroon, their agenda for keep the Ambazonian people as a conquered people. You at that moment, you also don't put yourself just like a La République du Cameroon, a Kelebe. You don't convert yourself. You turn yourself to become one of those people then where they enable colonialism, they enable genocide, they enable occupation of Ambazonia. So any man where you live on, the colonial state, it use you for political benefits, for financial gains, for betray the Ambazonian people then. You go become a traitor. And the price for people where they commit acts of treason, when I know the price. Not allow yourself to be used by a crumbled system where you don't be defeated. Not allow yourselves, not allow your family members, any pikin, any mommy, any papa, you live and they can't give you small 5,000, small 10,000, and you put your face for outside, talk say, they say, make Ambazonian fighters, they not be for this community anymore. You don't become a traitor. You don't become a black leg. Not do one. It's not worth your life. Would you take God's name, Beguna? Would you Beguna? When I remember, this war of independence now about the future of 8 million Ambazonians. Now about the sovereignty of Ambazonia. Not try. Not with this generation. That's why the general go for Widikum. For go stamp Ambazonian authority. For tell La République du Cameroon. Say their time for Ambazonia don't expire. The time for expel them out. That's why the general himself, he enter for Widikum. For assure the population. Assure the community. Say regardless of La République du Cameroon, their propaganda. Ambazonia na the authority for the land. Ambazonia na the only authority for the land. And what defense forces, the Ambazonia Defense Forces, what sister forces, and the other forces where they fight for Ambazonia independence, na the only authority for the land. Me be very clear for all man. There is no room for Ambazonia for Cameroon. Cameroon not get any legitimacy for Ambazonia. And so any person who is stand up for inside Ambazonia and speak on behalf of Cameroon, you be a traitor. You be a black leg. The forces, they go deal with you according to the code of conduct of Ambazonia Defense Forces. Now the generation this. The sovereignty of Ambazonia must be respected. The right of the Ambazonian people, they must be respected. Now our land, now our country, and no foreign power or foreign person, no person will go represent foreign interest. It go can't stand for inside Ambazonia. Tell the Ambazonian people, say they are unpicking them from those communities where they stand up for defend the rights and the dignity of the Ambazonian people them. They no go fit defend their own people them from their own community. The general will send a squad and they will judge you according to the code of conduct of Ambazonia Defense Forces. Now the message is, that's why the general go for Widikum, for stabilize and stamp Ambazonian authority. That is sole authority for Ground Zero now, for now. When I hear, not be na general by mob, na general by action. Not be general by mob. When I know place where we come out, for go for Widikum, they take over an entire highway. When would it tell when I say the Ambazonia Defense Forces, it control the territory? That's why they feel move from one end of a state to the other end of a state for go maintain order. We control the land. Where them day? Where them day? All right. So I hope say all man as we stay focused when they see the work of the defense forces every single day. When they say they don't carry out some action for you, they don't go stabilize a community for you, they don't go protect a community for you, they don't destroy one armor car for you, they don't kill one La Republique Caribbean for you. They work for our forces them 24/7. It be just that the excitement is that the joy this for this generation. And when they see how that the general itself the lead. That's why they not been a general by mob, not general by action. Not been a general with the just down for some place. He tell forces and say, when I go do this. Now he lead the battle. Now he lead the mission. Now he enter inside the community. Put Ambazonian authority. Mount Ambazonian flag. And give for picking them the confidence. Say na Ambazonia this. The freedom, it don't come. We go take them by force. La Republique, it don't be defeated. Now na time for we for take control. And that's why the leader, the general, they make all this move for start for put that control for ground. And the message is for today. As always, General Efang We thank you plenty. We thank the forces plenty. Grandpa Devil General Sumanguru, we caught you cafe. Awo. All right. So we thank you plenty. We thank you plenty for saying I don't take the time for join we. Now Sunday afternoon for you. I'm just to make I can give you this news because by the time one will come tomorrow, other news will come. This one will become na past news. So we'll get for keeping an update. All right. And as Sabi say now, so we go the work tirelessly. Work day for do and for our people there. So no time not there for waste time. All right. So at any time when I be ready. Anytime it's something day, whether not for night when I go see we, whether not for take a mobile phone, come talk or now we go do am. Anyway, we must find all the ways, all the means for keep engaged, for educate our people them, inform our people them, encourage our people them, inspire our people them, give our people hope, and begin to show them the progress with the general and the forces that they do on for ground. Now a generation this way, all we got for be so proud, all we got for be very happy, for live for this generation a very happy team. Now the greatest generation this, there is no other happiness where you feel get them than for say you live for this time and you actually see the land be liberated. See how general they take control for the entire highway. They be powerful. Now your power that one so now for you, now your country. All those things now your power. So claim the glory and feel good about this progress. All right? Feel good. Una continue with this positive energy. Una continue for una stay committed. Una stay excited. Una stay positive. Una stay positive. Positive things that they bring happiness for people their lives. So that's why we continuously bring una positive news. And we talk positive things them. Inspiring things them. Things that will give our people hope. All right? Positive things that make you look young. All right? They make your heart, they make blood flow for your heart fine. When you go sleep, you sleep better. Negative things that they cause high blood pressure. They cause stress. All right? They make your heart, you go sleep for night, you not feel sleep fine. You even get bad dream them. So more not begin to listen for negative things them. You're not fine for your spirit. You're not fine for your soul. It contaminate you inside. All right? So we will continue with this positive spirit, and we continue as the general don't talk yesterday. He don't talk to me all the forces them. May they continue for work together. And so a lot of things that happen, a lot of good things that happen for now. But we will live and with time, when I go the year, what it don't already take place. Something happened yesterday, and I put them for the one the way they get 6 cents. I put something for my Facebook yesterday. I talk to the gods. I talk to the gods of Ambazonia. They don't carve a defining moment for secure the future of Ambazonia. When I go read them again, fine. That one for talk and for code language. Something happened yesterday. It be very important for the future of the Ambazonian people there. But we will live them with time when I go the year. We not fit talk and for outside. You know fit talk on up. You talk am. But with time when I go the year now. All right. So love una plenty. May God bless all una and make una stay safe. Make una stay strong. Make una stay fine. As for Ambazonia, the land will already be free. Not only for we for take up and institute the transition authority. All right? The general do the work. In the coming days, as I will promise you now, the leader will address the Ambazonian people them for can't tell una you can't address the Ambazonian people them and for tell una what you need for do and for complete this thing permanently and just give the Ambazonian people their country back. So love una plenty. May God bless all una. Tomorrow I go can't talk for una. I go address una and talk about leadership. Tomorrow night day we go talk about leadership and what the Ambazonian people they get for expect them for any person we call yourself say be a leader. All right? Una get a good night. Man, leave am for here for today. Man, not start the story for tomorrow today. As always, I love una plenty. Una take care. Una here. Una good night. I beg una salute or picking them all. Or picking them love una plenty. And papa and mommy them, I beg. Una take care of each other. I beg. Una also make small time for small sweet. Alright? Today na Sunday. Una don't that one for church don't finish. Na evening time, una relax.